Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most touching and unforgettable stories in exploration history, a story not about a man, but about a cat. This is the incredible journey of Mrs. Chippy, the fearless feline who sailed with Ernest Shackleton to the edge of the world. If you love true stories, heroic animals, and fascinating moments from the past, you're in the right place. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss another amazing tale. Now let's get started. Mrs. Chippy, despite the name suggesting she was female, was actually a male cat of the Tabby breed. Tabby cats aren't a specific breed but a coat pattern found in many different breeds, characterized by distinctive stripes, dots, or swirling patterns, typically with an M shape on their foreheads. Mrs. Chippy was described as a handsome, intelligent-looking cat with a sleek, short-haired coat and tiger-like stripes. His agile body and confident stride made him a striking figure aboard the ship Endurance, where he lived among explorers and adventurers. Tabby cats are often known for their friendly, intelligent, and curious nature, and Mrs. Chippy was no exception. He had a sharp mind, an adventurous spirit, and a calm demeanor even amidst the chaos of a polar expedition. The combination of these qualities made him an ideal feline companion for the grueling and historic voyage. Mrs. Chippy belonged to Harry McNish, the ship's carpenter, affectionately known as Chippy due to his profession. The cat earned the nickname Mrs. Chippy because he followed McNish everywhere like a loyal spouse, and the crew originally assumed the cat was female. By the time they discovered he was male, the name had already stuck. From the very start of Shackleton's Imperial Trans-Antarctic expedition in 1914, Mrs. Chippy became a beloved member of the crew. He quickly adapted to life at sea and amazed the men with his remarkable agility. He would confidently walk along narrow railings, climb the rigging of the ship with ease, and balance himself with incredible skill, even in the roughest seas. His presence brought comfort and entertainment to the men during the long, monotonous stretches of the journey. The crew adored him not just for his acrobatics, but also for his personality. He had a noble, almost aristocratic air and moved around the ship as if he were the true captain. Mrs. Chippy would often curl up with crew members in their bunks, patrol the ship like a furry officer, and had a special talent for appearing at mealtimes without fail. His companionship proved invaluable in boosting morale among the sailors and scientists, especially during the cold and isolating days as they moved deeper into the icy south. However, what started as a daring expedition soon turned into a desperate struggle for survival. In January 1915, Endurance became trapped in pack ice in the Weddell Sea, halting the expedition's progress entirely. As months passed and the pressure of the ice increased, the ship was slowly crushed and rendered unusable. Shackleton and his men were forced to abandon the vessel and prepare for a long trek over the ice to reach safety. It was during this period of crisis that a heartbreaking decision was made. Shackleton, concerned about the limited supplies and the survival of the men, ordered the shooting of the expedition's sled dogs and Mrs. Chippy. The justification was practical: animals could not survive the treacherous conditions and would only consume resources the men desperately needed. On October 29, 1915, Mrs. Chippy was put down. His death was particularly painful for Harry McNish, who had developed an unbreakable bond with the cat. McNish never forgave Shackleton for this order, and some believe it contributed to the tension between the two men later during the expedition. Although Mrs. Chippy's life was cut short, his memory endured. The loyalty, intelligence, and charm of this humble ship's cat became the subject of books, articles, and even a diary-style novel titled Mrs. Chippy's Last Expedition, the remarkable journal of Shackleton's polar-bound cat, written by Caroline Alexander. In this fictionalized account, the expedition is seen through the cat's witty and aristocratic perspective. In 2004, nearly 90 years after his death, a bronze statue of Mrs. Chippy was placed beside the grave of Harry McNish in Karori Cemetery in Wellington, New Zealand. This statue stands as a tribute to their unbreakable bond and to the unsung heroes, both human and animal, of one of history's most courageous explorations. Today, Mrs. Chippy remains a symbol of loyalty, bravery, and the deep emotional connections that form between humans and animals, even in the harshest environments on Earth. His story continues to captivate animal lovers, historians, and adventurers alike, reminding us that courage comes in many forms, and sometimes, it has whiskers and stripes. Thank you so much for watching, your support means the world. If you were moved by the story of Mrs. Chippy and want to see more real-life tales of courage, loyalty, and history, please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell so you never miss a new adventure. Until next time, take care, and keep exploring the stories that matter.